This is the fourth video from Spartan's 500 most important words. Our first word is felicity. Felicity is a noun. Felicity means happiness. Example, domestic felicity. Also, felicity means the quality of being well chosen. That is called felicity. The quality of being well chosen. Example, a felicity of language. So felicitous as an adjective means well chosen or suitable. Right? So opposite of felicity is infelicitous. So felicitous usage is a felicitous choice of candidate. So what you need to remember here is felicitous means well chosen or suitable. There is also second meaning, which is happiness. So felicity means happiness, or felicity means the quality of being well chosen. So there are two meanings for felicity. One is happiness, one is the quality of being well chosen. So example, you can memorize this: a felicitous choice of a candidate. Next word is felicities. Felicities is plural. Okay, felicities means suitable or well chosen remarks. See here, this is more important. Felicities means well chosen remarks or details. That is felicities. So that is a plural word. Our next word is prosperity. Prosperity means happiness. That is a noun. When people have money and everything that is needed for a good life, that kind of state is called prosperity. Example, a time of economic prosperity. Second example, the future prosperity of the country. So prosperity means a well-being, right? Having enough money and everything whatever you need to lead a good life. That is called prosperity. That particular state is called prosperity. So prosperity is a noun. Our next word is forego or forgo. Both are one and the same. Forego or forgo is a verb. So the meaning of forego or forgo is to not to do or to not to have something pleasant or enjoyable. So purposefully leaving out something which you really enjoy is called foregoing. Right? Example, I had to forego my lunch. That means you actually enjoy your lunch, but then you gave up your lunch for some reason. Right? Renounce. Renounce is a verb. Renounce means renounce or give up on official position or title. Right? So when you renounce some of your possessions or your official positions or titles, that is called renouncing. Right? So to publicly say or show that you no longer believe in something or will no longer behave in a particular way is also called renounce. Right? Renounce means give up on oath. Example, these groups must renounce violence. These groups must renounce violence. That means they have to give up officially, right? They have to give up officially. Our next word is disown. Disown is a verb. Disown means to say that you no longer want to be connected with someone or something, especially a member of your family. So disown means to say that you no longer want to be connected with someone or something, especially a member of your family. Our next word is prodigal. Prodigal is an adjective. Meaning of prodigal is wasteful. If you are being wasteful recklessly, that means you are being prodigal. Our next word is prodigious. The pronunciation of this word is prodigious. Right? Prodigious is an adjective. Prodigious means very large or great in a surprising way or impressive way. Example, some galaxies seem to release prodigious amount of energy. Second example, the artist's prodigious output. That means very impressive output. Right? So don't confuse between these two words, prodigal, prodigious. Both are entirely different. Our next word is imposter. Imposter, imposter or imposter are one and the same. You can write in both the ways. Imposter means a person who deceives others by pretending to be someone else. So imposter is a noun. We have one more word called impost. Impost is also a noun. So imposter is also a noun, impost is also a noun, but they differ completely. Impost means something levied, such as something like a tax. Okay, so here impost means a tax or similar compulsory payment. So impost means tax. Postage. Postage is a noun. The meaning of postage is the money charged for sending a letter, package, etc. by post. Example, how much is the postage for this postcard? So postage means the money charged for sending a letter, package, etc. by post. Our next word is fissiparous. Fissiparous is an adjective. Fissiparous means tending to break up into parts, divisive. Okay. So fissiparous tendencies within a political party. That means there are tendencies of breaking up, right? There are multiple divisions in the party. So fissiparous tendencies within a party means there are possibilities that the party will break up into parts. Our next word is prophylactic. Prophylactic is an adjective. Prophylactic means intended to prevent diseases. Prophylactic, intended to prevent diseases. Example, the prophylactic antibiotics. So prophylactic means preventive, intended to prevent diseases. So prophylactic means preventive. Our next word is cordial. Cordial means to treat someone in a way that is too kind and gentle and protect them from difficulties, right? So cordial is nothing but pampering. Our next word is codicil. Codicil is a document making a change or addition to a will. So will is nothing but a legal document saying who you want your money and property to go to when you die. So codicil is a document making an amendment or changes to an existing will, already existing will, right? That's it. So codicil is a noun, cordial is a verb. Our next word is fastidious. Fastidious is an adjective. Fastidious means very careful about how you do something. So hard to get pleased, okay, hard to get convinced, right? That is fastidious. Fastidious means being very careful about how you do something. So you being very finicky, right? You being very particular, that is called fastidious. Your next word is propinquity. Propinquity is a noun. Propinquity means the fact of being near someone or something, nearness or proximity. So that is called propinquity. Propinquity means the fact of being near or nearness or proximity is called propinquity. Propensity is a noun. Propensity means a natural tendency to behave in a particular way. That is called propensity. A natural tendency to behave in a certain way. We have a group of words like propinquity, propensity, pensive, penchant. So all these words we'll be discussing in demystifying mystifying word series, right? So let us not confuse those words here. So propensity means natural tendency to behave in a particular way. Example, the male propensity to fight. Similarly, second example, he seems to have a propensity for breaking things. So you memorize this usage, then automatically this word will get etched into your mind. Okay, propensity means natural tendency to behave in a particular way. Example, he seems to have a propensity for breaking things. Our next word is promiscuous. Promiscuous means having many sexual partners. That is promiscuous. So the risks of promiscuous sexual behavior. There is also an old usage, older meaning for promiscuous is involving in a wide range of different things. Involving a wide range of different things. You can compare both the things, right? Different things, different partners, right? So the old usage for promiscuous is involving a wide range of different things, whereas the general usage for promiscuous is having many sexual partners. Now, indiscriminate. Let us learn this word indiscriminate. Indiscriminate means an indiscriminate action is done without thinking, right? This is more important. So if you do something without thinking about what harm it might cause, that means you are being indiscriminate. For example, we can say if police are releasing tear gas indiscriminately, so they are not concerned about the harm it might cause on the people, right? So example here, terrorists responsible for indiscriminate killing. So they are not worried about the harm it is causing the general public. They are only focused on killing them, right? So indiscriminate means an indiscriminate action is done without thinking about what harm it might cause. Our next word is controvert. Controvert means to say or prove that something is untrue. So controvert means contradict. So we have one more word called introvert. So vert means to turn, okay? Vert means to turn. Anyway, these words we will discuss when we discuss word based on root words, right? So there we will discuss controvert, introvert, all these things. Vart means to turn, contra means against. So turning against means you are contradicting. Introvert means turn into. Okay. This is what means to turn. Intro means into, in, towards. So you are not being open. Introvert means you open only toward inwards, right? So introvert means you turn inwards. That means you are not open outwards. You are actually turning inwards. So you are very secretive person. So introverts do not normally socialize, right? Now they are not gregarious. Gregarious means being friendly. Now our next word is execrate. Execrate is a verb. Execrate means to express strong disapproval or hatred for someone or something. Execrate. So let's end our session here. Thank you.